Think of your life as if it were a game. Every challenge that arises is like a puzzle waiting for you to solve it. As you find solutions, you gain small doses of wisdom that help avoid similar future difficulties. There is no journey more intriguing and essential than the quest for a deep understanding of reality. On this path, the mental state with which we venture is decisive. This is not a journey of self-discovery, it is a journey of spiritual and emotional growth. Every success and every mistake contributes to enhancing your decision-making ability. Emotions play a fundamental role in this challenging journey. They flow like rivers in a storm, sometimes propelling us forward, and sometimes threatening to drag us down. The ability to align these emotions with logic is what defines great players, those who can make decisions that not only feel right, but effectively lead to positive outcomes. Discovering the mysteries of reality, visualizing the wonders we wish to create, and then bringing them to life evokes the emotion of a climber facing the mountain. Yes, the fear of a fall is always there, latent and real. But by putting that fear into perspective, we realize that every slip, every mistake is an opportunity to learn and grow. Every setback is a disguised master, teaching valuable lessons that prepare us to climb even higher peaks. This understanding resonates with the determination of an athlete who sees each pain as a step towards glory. Thus, we begin to value the moments of failure, for it is in them that the most significant learning is hidden. The pain of defeat, over time, transforms into a source of motivation, teaching that it is possible to change old patterns and find pleasure in the journey of self-improvement. As we dive into the depths of reality, adopting a hyper-realistic view, we learn to appreciate the complexity of all experiences, both pleasant and challenging. This teaches us to reject empty illusions in favor of a meaningful quest for dreams that truly matter. The race in pursuit of these dreams is not just exciting, it is what gives true meaning to life. Pursuing these dreams with feet firmly planted in reality is what differentiates the true achievers. Dreaming is crucial, but the real magic happens when those dreams are nurtured with intention and action. Being hyper-realistic means choosing our dreams carefully and then dedicating ourselves to making them a reality. It's not about limiting our aspirations, but about pursuing those that, even in the face of obstacles, are authentically achievable and bring lasting satisfaction. An accurate understanding of reality is at the heart of achieving any desirable outcome. The truth, or an accurate perception of the world we live in, is indispensable for success. This should be a fundamental principle in our lives, guiding us through the complexities and challenges we face. Ray Dalio, in his book Principles, shares a powerful formula. Dreams plus reality plus determination results in a successful life. This equation underlines the importance of aligning our aspirations with tangible reality, driven by unwavering determination as the foundation for a meaningful and fulfilled existence. Reflecting on what constitutes a successful life, we realize that there is no single answer. Success is a subjective concept shaped by our personal ambitions, whether they are to conquer the world or simply to find contentment and inner peace. It matters little if we aspire to global transformations or prefer a more contemplative existence. No aspiration is superior to another. The essence lies in identifying what is of greatest value to us and following the path that will lead us to those ideals. On this path of introspection, a dilemma emerges. Should we seek pure happiness or make our mark on the world? The issue is not about choosing between fully enjoying moments or striving for significant changes, but rather about finding a balance that completes us. The pursuit of both aspects is not only viable, but often these goals enhance each other. Whatever the goal or dream, the key to a successful life lies in the harmony between our ambitions and reality, complemented by tireless dedication. Over time, we understand that getting the most out of life depends not only on effort, but on efficiency. Working effectively can exponentially increase our results, turning every hour of dedication and every drop of sweat into tangible progress. Therefore, regardless of our desires or the level of effort we are willing to invest, the focus should be on optimizing our work. Frequently, there's a tendency among us to resist acknowledging uncomfortable truths, especially when they contradict our desires or expectations. This reluctance does not serve us well, as it is extremely necessary to understand and confront challenges. We are born without all the answers, and often we need to explore on our own or rely on the wisdom of others to move forward. Recognizing that we are not always the best source of decision-making for our own paths is an essential step. As in many circumstances, others have valuable insights that we lack, derived from their strengths, knowledge, and experiences that can complement our gaps. Taking advice from a doctor when facing health problems is a classic example of how someone else's expertise can be more beneficial than our own conclusions. In various aspects of life, learning to trust the guidance and judgments of more experienced or informed individuals can be crucial. As we progress, discerning when to delegate decisions becomes a vital skill for our development. Open-mindedness and transparency are not just virtues, they are powerful tools to accelerate learning and facilitate adaptation. The learning process emerges from a dynamic feedback cycle, where decisions are made and their consequences observed, enhancing our understanding of reality. Staying open to different perspectives, being clear in your intentions, and understanding significantly improves these feedback cycles, reducing misunderstandings and minimizing the risk of errors and deceptions. But after all, why should we adopt radical transparency? On our journey, there are moments when being fully open can seem frightening, almost like walking on a trapeze without a net. The pure truth is that yes, opening up in this way makes us vulnerable to criticism. However, it's necessary to ask, should the fear of being judged really stop us from acting according to what we believe is best? Imagine learning to be open as one becomes accustomed to speaking in front of a full audience. At first, it's nerve-wracking, but over time, as we expose ourselves more, it becomes more natural. Surely you've felt it. Sharing our most personal ideas is not easy. There's always that voice warning about the looks and comments of others. But we must choose to move forward, driven by the conviction that transparency is the right path, even if it sometimes causes discomfort. Being transparent not only frees us to be who we are, it helps us to better understand others and to be understood by them. Think of how many misunderstandings we could avoid, and how much more efficient and harmonious the world would be if we all shared our visions openly. We're not talking here about our most intimate secrets, but about our ideas and perceptions of life and the people around us. When we reach a point where our first reaction is honesty, something magical happens. It's as if we unlock a new way of navigating life's decisions, trusting not just in our internal compass, but also in the guidance and experiences of those around us who have different perspectives and wisdom from our own. The discomfort of radical transparency opens doors to unparalleled learning, where each feedback, each criticism, becomes a step towards personal and collective evolution. It's not just about listening and speaking, but about building bridges of mutual understanding that strengthen our relationships and enhance our journey. We often judge something as good or bad based solely on our personal experiences or those of our close ones, frequently forgetting the greater good. This can lead to unnecessary conflicts. In reality, Nature prioritizes what benefits the whole, guided by evolution. Everything in the universe is in constant evolution. This is the ultimate truth. Recognizing this means realizing that evolution is not only inevitable, but desirable. It is our greatest achievement and reward. The history of life shows us that we either evolve or disappear. This cycle, driven by both successes and failures, can become addictive for those who choose to embrace it. By accepting and seeking pain as a sign of growth, we pave the way for accelerated evolution. Facing discomfort puts us at a crossroads between painful truth and comfortable illusion. Interestingly, choosing the truth transforms pain into pleasure. This journey of confronting and learning from pain makes us stronger and more resilient, aligning us with a fundamental law of nature. Facing challenges is necessary for our development, both physically and mentally. As we become comfortable with discomfort, we embrace a path of constant growth, learning to accept our imperfections and valuing the honesty of those around us. Thus, we strengthen and evolve. So, after considering every step, every challenge, and every victory on this shared journey, we are left with a reflection. Are we ready to embrace pain and discomfort, not as enemies, but as teachers guiding us on the road to evolution? If you want to delve deeper into the knowledge necessary to expand consciousness in a surprisingly simple way, just click on the video that appears now. If this video made sense to you, write in the comments, "It makes sense to me." Remember to subscribe to the channel for more insights and guidance on spiritual awakening.